Hello and welcome to edition 2 of Coming Up for Air. We try and showcase some of the good things about the great people of Belper and the roundabout area and what they're doing during the lockdown COVID emergency. Backed by Unite the Union, the community and some of our fantastic friends, we hope to offer a fortnightly, free and short video of information, music and comedy. This time we include an account of what Belper Covid-19 Mutual Aid are doing, along with the litter pickers, the clappers for the carers and the welcome meal, interwoven with music from Tom and Simon Dwyer, Spindrift and Cage of Crows. And we also have a sneak peek at Tracey's simply superb comedy clips. What talent we've got around here! These videos get seen by at least 1,000 local people, so if you would like to send in something for next time, please do email Keith Venables, and his email address is venables_keith@yahoo.co.uk. Enjoy!
At the same time as we applaud our health, social care and all key workers who are seeing us through this pandemic, let us also remember those who've lost their lives through the absence of testing and protective equipment, PPE. Behind us is Babington, our town's much-loved community hospital, with its highly specialised staff who deal every day with the most vulnerable patients, many of whom have been discharged from acute beds for rehabilitation or palliative care. Its standards have always been rated as good by the Care and Quality Commission, the CQC. But Babington is set to be closed, and the town will no longer have nurse beds, the very nurse beds that would have made such a difference during this crisis. Instead, patients will be discharged into the same care homes which have been devastated by the coronavirus. We still don't know how many lives have been lost in this way, and the failure to test is a contributory factor. If you care about our health as a town and as a nation, please email or write to your Member of Parliament, the Derbyshire County Council, Derbyshire CCG, and tell them how much we need and value our community hospitals. Also how they must be fully resourced and expanded instead of facing closure. Thank you.
I could live inside a TV. I could die in penthouse 35. You could lose me on the freeway. I would still make it back alive, as long as we can sail away. As long as we can sail away, there'll be wind in the canyon, moon on the rise. As long as we can sail away. See the losers in the best parts, meet the winners in Phoenix to Salinas, down the road and back again. As long as we can sail away, as long as we can sail away, there'll be wind in the canyon, moon on the rise. As long as we can sail away, as long as we can sail away, as long as we can sail away. Go. Good.
Hello, I'm Rowan and I'm part of the Belper Covid-19 Mutual Aid group, and I'm here to let you know that we're still here and we're still helping, but we need a little bit of help from people out there.
You know how to moo, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and moo. Moo!
beat the phantom virus.
Well done. You've saved the world from a terrible menace.
But did you find out who created the virus?
Hello, my name's Peter and this is my wife Maureen. A few weeks ago we joined a Facebook group called the Lockdown Litter Pick group, in which basically people have been using their 1 hour's exercise a day to go litter picking, and we've been doing it for about 4 or 5 weeks now. The Facebook's got about 1,600 members. They range, it started in Derbyshire, so most of the people are in the UK and particularly Derbyshire, but it ranges as far as Canada and further afield. What we do is we adopt an area, and one of the areas we've adopted is Hartsey Hill and down to the A38 island at Ripley, which you can see here around. Okay, so we've just done our daily exercise and we've just collected a litter. Oops, I'll show you the litter. So we've got an assortment of litter we've just collected off the side of the road, and some part of a car as well. We've been doing it now for 5 or 6 weeks, so we've had many bags of litter. We use a pair of gloves, well, some people use the proper litter pickers, but a pair of gloves and then wash our hands when we get home, and it seems to be safe way to do it. So we've had probably 30 odd bags of litter off Hartsey Hill, and now it's looking very clean indeed. We've got a lot of different members. We start to get a social side now. Quite a few members come from the Ironville Codner Park area, and there was a recent plea out because there'd been some unsociable behaviour with bonfires and smashing bottles in one of the woods there. So a group of us at different times, actually, not together but individually, went down and cleared it up. So it's a way of communicating when there's a problem. Also, some people have been finding fly tipping as well, which seems to be quite prevalent at the moment with the tips being closed, and they've been working together to report that to the council. So it's had a number of bonus effects, both with the community side of things and also obviously improving the environment we live in. So I hope you can join it. It's a good group, it's a worthwhile group, and it certainly makes a difference to the environment. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
When they take me down the corridor, they secure my wrists with ties. I'll be tracing the outline of your body next to mine. I've done terrible things, cold and careless take me down the corridor.